Первый тайм, счет уже 4-1, да?
Да, я
Ну, на
4-1.
этом можно остановить этот мордобой.
Все, дальше трансляции не будет, смотрите на сторис от чужих ребят.
Да, счет.
MMA fans and fighters around the globe are starting to speak up with serious concerns for Islam Makhachev as he gears up for his long-anticipated move to the welterweight division.
How has Islam been adjusting to putting on that size?
I was thinking we were going to be quite a bit smaller than Jack, but Islam right now is about 191 pounds. So we're not going to have an issue with the weight. He was a fairly large lightweight. Now, I don't think he's a big welterweight. He's a average size welterweight.
Stepping up in weight to face naturally larger opponents is never easy, and many believe the reigning lightweight champion could finally be tested like never before when he meets Jack Della Maddalena at UFC 322. For years, Makhachev has ruled the lightweight scene with his relentless grappling and flawless control, but this new division brings an entirely different kind of challenge. Jack, the sharp Australian striker with elite boxing and calm composure under pressure, is known for thriving in chaos. That's why the MMA community seems completely divided on how this fight will play out.
It's going to start on the feet and we'll go from there. But yeah, I think he's going to try and mix it up. I think he's going to probably try and get on the wrestling early, I'd imagine. Looking back on the Bilal fight, he probably sees that Bilal's mistake was maybe not getting on the wrestling early. So yeah, I expect in the first round we'll get into some at least some grappling exchanges.
The first wave of concern came from fighters who understand what it really takes to perform at 170 LABs. Makhachev's jump to welterweight means he'll no longer have the same strength and size edge that made him so dominant at 155. While his technique is world-class, some experts warned that at this level, skill alone won't guarantee victory. Jack Della Maddalena isn't just powerful. He's built like a true welterweight, with the endurance to drag smaller fighters into deep, exhausting waters. Many believe that the natural power and durability at this weight class could become a major factor. If Islam doesn't adjust quickly, it could spell trouble once the fight goes into later rounds.
How do you see that fight with him and Islam? I mean, you're giving JDM a lot of...
I'm giving him a lot of credit.
Does he have the ability to beat a guy like Islam?
Here's where he's gonna have to show some improvement. He'll get takedown attempts coming at him very early. This time. The last fight, he didn't have to deal with that when he was fresh. If Islam can start to pressure him early and take him down early, or even just make him wrestle early, he might struggle. We've seen before him get taken down, but I don't know that he's ever felt anything like he's gonna feel, because it's not gonna be double legs and single leg with Islam. It's gonna be him playing with his feet, tripping him, moving around on the octagon side, doing things that he don't recognize as free.
Neil Dariush, who's battled some of the best in the sport, called this a risky move. He knows that when two elite fighters are evenly matched in skill, physicality often decides the outcome. Dariush admitted that Maddalena's pace, conditioning, and natural size advantage could be difficult for Islam to overcome. While he praised Makhachev's calm and calculated approach, he also suggested that Jack's pressure, activity, and true welterweight strength might push the lightweight champion into territory he's never experienced before.
Islam versus JDM. Do you still favor Islam in that matchup?
I'm gonna lean now towards JDM. I feel like the size will make a difference. Cardio-wise, JDM has great cardio. Maybe I'm wrong, but so I just feel like
Alexander Volkanovski, who's gone 10 intense rounds against Islam across 2 title fights, also weighed in on the matchup. His opinion carries serious weight because he knows firsthand what it's like to face Makhachev's skill set. Volkanovski believes Jack Della Maddalena has the right combination of tools to give Islam one of his toughest nights yet. What really stood out to Volkanovski was Jack's performance against Bilal Muhammad, a fight where Maddalena not only shut down a strong wrestler, but also dominated the stand-up exchanges with control and precision. To Volkanovski, that level of adaptability could be exactly what's needed to counter Islam's wrestling-heavy game plan.
JDM is getting ready for Islam Makhachev. How dangerous is he for Islam? So he's going to be an absolute nightmare. We've got Bilal, who's a wrestler. Look how we handle that. And you know he's a beast on the feet. Islam's not taking this one lightly. So him moving up, I still think he's a nightmare for a lot of the people in the division, but I think JDM can do it.
Max Holloway looked at the matchup from a more strategic point of view. For him, this fight is as much about intelligence as it is about strength. He praised Jack's fight IQ, saying the Australian's ability to adjust mid-fight is what sets him apart. Holloway has always admired fighters who think fast under pressure, and he sees that same instinct in Maddalena. On the other side, Makhachev is famous for sticking to his strategy with military precision. Holloway believes this clash between two high IQ fighters could become one of those rare bouts where every adjustment, every shift in momentum completely changes the outcome.
Where do you think that comes from?
not doing their homework. I think people underestimate him because they're not doing their homework. If you're doing your homework, you better really look at this guy and go, damn, we're fighting pound for pound the number one. I don't care what anybody says. He's pound for pound number one in my eyes. I look at him as number one. I will continue to look at him as number one. And what I've seen in sparring, this first time I've seen him spar twice now.
When asked about Islam's training methods for this division change, Mendes explained that Islam is far more than just a wrestler. His foundation was built under the philosophy of Khabib's late father, Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov, who always believed in complete martial arts training. He never wanted his fighters to rely on a single skill. Mendes said that's exactly why Islam's approach is so well-rounded. He's bringing everything to the table: striking, grappling, transitions, and cage control. Fans should expect to see a fully developed MMA fighter, not just a grappler.
Big mix-up with people. His father's plan has never been grappling. It's never been this. His father was a genius. That's a simple thing. Just grapple him. No, that's not a genius. His father, Khabib's father, was a great man, great coach. He was better than that. So people understand. He wasn't like a grappling, just grappling. That's because that's what he knew and what he had available to him. Because he was a great grappler, he was a great teacher, but he didn't have great striking. But now you go to Abdulmanap's gym and you see great striking coaches. You see Olympic medalists there. You see world champion Thai boxing guys there. You see everybody there. So they have a mix of everything. His father was never about just grappling. He was always about being the best at everything that was available and formulating the right game plan. That's father's plan. It's never been about grappling. So I'm letting it out. Father's not simple. He was a great man. He was a genius.
Expanding on Islam's mindset, Mendes shared that Islam is prepared to do absolutely anything to secure victory. He said Islam won't depend on just one strategy. He'll mix things up from start to finish. He'll pressure, strike, clinch, and take Jack down whenever the opportunity comes. Mendes said their goal is simple but effective: break Jack's rhythm, take away his confidence, and leave no doubt about who deserves the belt at the end of the night.
Well, he can. He can stand with anybody. Islam can stand with him. Whether we're going to box with him, whether we're going to kick with him, whether we're going to look to take him down, we're going to do it all. I mean, if Islam has to just stand with him because he can't take him down, then he'll stand with him. But we have to look for the openings. We can't just stand with somebody to stand with him. We have to look for the openings. We have to see what opportunities we can either open up or he gives us. That's what we'll be looking for. We're not looking to take this guy to the ground per se. We're looking to take advantage of whatever he gives us or whatever we force him to give us.
Mendes also revealed that when Islam first returned to camp, he expected him to look smaller after moving up in weight, but to his surprise, Islam came in looking much bigger and more powerful than before. He explained that Islam's work ethic has been non-stop since stepping into the welterweight division. According to Mendes, Islam now moves faster, hits harder, and looks healthier overall, making this version of him the most dangerous we've ever seen.
Well, I haven't been with Islam until training camp 3 weeks now, and when he came in, I looked at him. I was thinking we were going to be quite a bit smaller than Jack, but when I saw him, I said, "Oh, Safe, the coach, is put him on a good schedule, good workout schedule. I would see him run with vests, a weight vest and the whole bit, and he's put on the weight really nice. So I think Islam right now is about 191 pounds. He's solid 191. So we're not going to have an issue with the weight, jumping up in weight. Let's face it, he was a fairly large lightweight as it was anyways, okay? Now, I don't think he's a small welterweight. I don't think he's a big welterweight. I think he's a average size welterweight at the present time.
In one of Islam's newest training videos, you can see how locked in he is during striking practice. His focus is razor sharp. Each punch, kick, and movement is controlled with precision. The power behind every strike is obvious. But what stands out even more is the accuracy. He's not just throwing wild shots. He's thinking through every move. Fans who once called him just a grappler are now realizing how much his striking game has evolved. Speaking of striking, Islam has also been putting serious effort into refining his kicks. His training footage shows him landing clean leg kicks, heavy body kicks, and quick high kicks with great balance and timing. His coaches say the goal is to make his stand-up game more complete than ever. Islam's not focusing only on wrestling anymore. He's transforming into a total fighter who can handle any kind of opponent, no matter the situation. Islam's physical preparation for welterweight has been unique. Instead of lifting heavy weights, he's using creative bodyweight workouts to build endurance and raw strength. His training clips show explosive push-up variations, balance exercises, and quick movement drills. These routines are designed to make his body stronger, more durable, and adaptable for bigger competition at 170 pounds. It's all about functional power and conditioning, not just muscle size.
Третий заход, наверное, самый легкий, посередине. То есть, наверное, уровни, нет?
Сейчас они тоже попробуют. Каждый уровень.
Вот так, да?
Отдельные мышцы укрепляют.
Да, это легко.
Раз. А это вообще.
Ну, вот этот, который есть здесь, в самом краю, он нормально заставляет напрягаться.
To prepare even better, Islam has been sparring with a training partner who closely mimics Jack Della Maddalena's fighting style. Mendez explained that this helps Islam adjust to Jack's timing, footwork, and striking angles. The goal is to make Islam completely comfortable with Jack's rhythm before fight night, so nothing feels unexpected once the cage door closes. Islam himself has said that he's never felt more confident heading into a fight. After starting this training camp, he noticed major improvements in his timing, stamina, and overall performance. He said that everything feels right this time, from his cardio to his mental focus. Islam believes fans will see the best version of him yet when he steps into the octagon and proves he belongs among the best at welterweight.
Хабиб анонсировал твой бой против Маддалены за титул в полусреднем весе. И расскажи, как проходит твоя подготовка и видишь ли ты опасность в нем?
Подготовка проходит хорошо, только начали. Как раз только говорил, что на сборах были 3 недели, приехали. Опасность, конечно, если человек чемпион на какой-то вес, особенно у нас в организации, там таких проходных не бывает. Так что подхожу с максимальной ответственностью к этому бою и думаю, буду к середине ноября в хорошей форме.
Alongside striking, Islam has also been polishing his submission and choke setups. His coaches revealed that he's drilling submissions from every position, top, bottom, and transition. The plan is simple. If the fight goes to the ground, end it fast. Islam wants to remind everyone that his grappling isn't just about control, it's about finishing fights decisively. Thanks for watching, fight fans. If you love MMA updates, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. This is Celeb Shore, your trusted source for the latest UFC stories, behind-the-scenes news, and expert breakdowns.